What say you? This one from Playhouse family member Trevor. I proposed to my girlfriend a few months ago, and I know how this sounds, but I mostly did it so she'd stop asking when I was or if I was going to propose. I do love her. I'm not trying to break up, and honestly, I'm nowhere near ready to actually get married. The problem is she's talking venues, dates, guest lists, everything. I just assumed we'd be engaged for a couple of years, at least. So how do I slow this thing down without making it obvious I'm trying to slow it down? Money, venues being booked, tell her I want to save for the perfect wedding. Basically, how can you realistically stay engaged for your fiance for a long time, with your fiance for a long time, without them realizing you never actually wanted to get married anytime soon?
I think you are a monster, and you created this mess.
It's a shame he didn't propose to you.
Like, but what do you mean?
Yeah, it was like a 6-year engagement.
It was. I was engaged forever.
Tell us your
Yes.
ways, Amy.
But it's just pricey. Getting married is so expensive. I think, though, you created this mess. I get you want to slow it down, but this girl is pumped. You finally proposed. That's what she wanted. You did what she wanted. The only thing I like the idea of saying you would like to save up a little bit. I don't know how you're going to get her to slow her brakes down because she's so excited. She wants to plan everything.
Yeah, I think you are with somebody that's such on the opposite end of the spectrum here that now you've popped that cork and that champagne's flying. Like, I don't think there's much you can do.
I think if you actually need time, you might need to communicate that. Hey, can we just slow it down a little bit? I'm happy being engaged for a while. Let's not jump into the wedding planning right away.
And I think that there's probably going to be a happy medium, right? Like if she's trying to get this thing done within the next year, well, maybe you could bump it to 2 years, or, if you're, because I feel like you're looking way down the line here. You're probably looking too far. She's looking too soon. Is there a middle ground? Maybe.
I don't like the idea of trying to lie and say that venues are booked because
I'm guessing she's already looking into it.
she is going to, do her own research.
I called all the places you've mentioned. They're booked for 5 years. It's every Saturday for the next 5 years.
I think she's going to do whatever she can to get married. That's why maybe you just kind of have the conversation, or maybe you say it's about money. You want to save.
Is there a way he can prolong this engagement without hurting feelings, making it super obvious? Is the best bet just, hey, I'm so happy you said yes. I just, I thought maybe we could wait a year or two, I guess. Quite honestly so, that the main reason he proposed outside of, yes, he loves her and he assumes they'll be together forever, but she was asking all the time, when are you proposing? When are you proposing? You going to propose? Is it soon? Is it soon? Is it soon? So he proposes. It was the shut up ring. That's what it was.
It's terrible.
And to his surprise, now that she's engaged, she's trying to plan a wedding. And essentially, he'd like to prolong this. He wants a longer engagement, but doesn't want to hurt her feelings, and he's looking for feedback on how to accomplish that.
Someone said he needs to be honest with himself and her about why he doesn't want to get married. Otherwise, he will blame her for making him get married and he'll harbor resentment. Someone said you can say you want to enjoy this period of time as an engaged couple and you feel it's moving too fast and that you're not able to enjoy the planning process. And someone else pointed out that if he or she has a lot of debt, getting married makes the other liable to pay if something were to happen. I think you guys should have a financial talk and work on lowering your personal debt, which would take time.
How does he provoke a long engagement? He proposed, but he does not want to get married anytime soon.
I think the best way a guy can prolong an engagement is to just keep telling the girl that he wants to be financially secure, he's going back to school, he's going to get a raise, and that he's trying to get a promotion, and he really wants to have all the finances in total order and his career in order before they get engaged.
Are you speaking from some experience? Did you have somebody make an engagement pretty prolonged on your end?
Yes, 5 years. So I think what he did worked.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully he actually was saving some money. I think you mentioned going back to school. Congratulations, Trevor. You're going to NDSU this fall.
Someone said, don't say I need more time. Tell her, can we take the next year and just enjoy being engaged? And then we could start seriously planning. She'll handle that better than feeling like she's just being put off and being put on hold.
Yeah, I mean, you said something along the lines of just basically be honest.
I think you have to be.
I think there's a way to share that you wanted a longer engagement without hurting feelings. I wouldn't, say that you'd propose just to get her shut up about it.
But why don't you want to get married? You think you want to spend your life with her, but then why don't you want to get married? That's what I think is the issue. I think that's a red flag.
She's also going to probably ask some version of that if she's super
Yeah.
excited for it to happen. So, did you not really want to? Why did you propose if you don't want to get married to me? Do you not love me?
That's why propose? Why give her that and then think she's not going to plan? I'm also afraid that if you say it's about money, what if she's like, my parents said they're going to pay for everything?
Let's get married this weekend. Oh, gosh. For making a long engagement. How does he do it?
Oh, man, you got to really come up with a plan for that one because it's a delicate thing. You don't want to mess your relationship up. You know what I mean? Well, it really depends on what your girl's personality is, and you really got to just do it. Maybe you could even build her up to like, hey, I gotta wait because I want to give you the best wedding ever. And if I don't, then I'm just going to feel like a terrible human being because I didn't give you the best possible wedding that I could. And that way you're still not the bad guy because you're kind of like, you're rooting. Like, I just want to make it more special. I want this to be the best ever. Plus, we're going to be together forever anyway. So what's the rush? Let's just make sure that day is a beautiful memory for not just us, but generations to come.
Lots of financial stuff. Lots of financial stuff coming up.
Someone said, why don't you just pick a date that's super far away, like 2 years or 3 years, give you plenty of breathing room without making it feel like it's completely far away? And someone suggested couples counseling, not because you guys are doomed, but because there's clearly a communication problem. You propose to stop the questions instead of having the conversation. That's something that needs to be fixed before you're getting married.
How would you look up if there's any, because you know how some people like to get married on like cool dates? How do you look up if there's like a cool wedding date in the next couple of years? How would I Google that?
Cool wedding dates for future.
Is there a cool or
so next year's
interesting-
2027 and then 2028. Like, what if there's like a palindrome date? Are there any where it's like forward, backwards?
I'm trying to figure that out. In 27, there's a bunch. There's 7/7/27. There's 7/17/27. There's 8/8/28 in 2028. 11/11/28 for some people like that. I like 8/8/28. There you go. You want to get married on 8/8/28? Isn't it great? Trevor and insert fiance here. 8/8/8/28.
Yeah, I think you have to maybe just be honest or look up a fun date that's far away.
I really like 9. Do you think we get married in 29, maybe? Wants a long engagement. How does he do it?
That's easy. If you want to stall an engagement as a groom-to-be, all you have to do is tell your woman, look, I would get married to you at any time, but, I really want to save up for this special ring that I saw that you're going to absolutely love. It's expensive. It's everything you've ever wanted. I just need more time to save up for it because I think you deserve it. You're a princess, and I want you to look like one on our special day.
Yeah, but also March 30th, 2030 would be 3/30/30.
I don't know. I think the September is the palindrome date, where in 2029. So it would be September 2nd, 2029.
Yeah, but can you-
9/2/29, and then
Can you really beat 3/3/30?
are these even Saturdays? We're not even looking at that. They're probably just random, like middle of the
No.
day. Someone said he needs to figure out
It
why
is.
he's stalling.
3/3/30's on a Saturday. Thanks, Google Gemini.
You're looking at 2030.
Yeah, he wanted a long engagement.
I think that's when Brooke starts preschool or kindergarten or something.
I'm sorry, how many years were you engaged?
Someone said figure out why he's stalling. Is he scared about money, marriage itself, the wedding, her? These are all very different problems. He needs to figure out what he's afraid of.
There's also that, maybe a little bit of soul searching.
What is the thing about, why don't you want to get married? You want to, but not right now.
Like, you proposed to somebody, she said yes, and now she's saying wedding dates and you're freaking out. You got to really look at that probably before you start throwing your own dates out there.
Someone said my wife and I got married on 6/5/4.
See, some of those are really cool.
You'd remember it for sure.
Hopefully. How did you forget our anniversary? It's 3/3/30. It's nothing but the number 3. Come on.